But I think this is really important. I can't put more pressure to this. If you are clear that your parents were toxic parents, your parents were emotionally immature, and you are going through certain trauma, I think one of the first things what we do is we try to change their mind when we are already adult. I'm talking about that time. We believe somewhere that, okay, we will say something so nice, or we read some book or something, and we're like, okay, we are going to talk about this to our parents, this will work this time. And it doesn't work. So you can change their mind. Please stop doing it. Create your boundaries and start working on your happiness, on your peace, loving yourself. As you said, I love that. Basically, I also believe this, giving your inner child that love, which unfortunately your parents couldn't.
Yeah, I agree so much, because like especially like when you're a child, like coming from this environment, like you're seeking validation from all the time, and like it's so hard to like just like let this go and say like, no, I'm just gonna give this validation to myself, and
Yes.
then and just like to accept that like, no, you cannot change people, you cannot change other people's mind, but you can change yourself and your attitude towards things.
I think some people might think that maybe we are being too harsh towards parents or towards our parents, but trust me, many people will understand this, that when you grow up in such a toxic environment, because this episode is not about the stories, what we went through, or what I went through especially, you try everything with your parents. It's not like one day you say, oh, okay, you were bad parents, bye, we are not going to do it anymore with you. You were toxic. It's not like that. I think I'm going to turn almost 40 soon. And I think like literally 1 or 2 years ago, I finally understood these things very well. That, okay, I need to really create some boundaries, because otherwise I'm still in that loop. So it's not being disrespectful or being negative towards parenting or towards parents. There must be some good parents, but yeah, around the world, some. But yeah, I mean, because I went through this too, really. A lot of people, of course, a lot of people agreed with me, but there were a lot of parents, or there were a lot of people as well. They said, yeah, but you are not seeing their story, the other perspective. And I'm like, sweetheart, I have seen like thousands of times their stories. I know their traumas and everything, but it does not give this my story is also valid, long story short, right? Exactly. So come on.
Yeah, exactly. You also deserve to be like heard and validated, and like if nobody else can give you that, you have to give it to yourself. And sometimes it results that you have to take distance and say like, no, I cannot be around this person anymore because it harms my mental well-being. And you have like the most important person in your life is you, and you cannot be responsible for anybody else's happiness.